Welcome back to Hypermine. As always, this is Kondrik, and of course, we are back. Now, I have done a handful of stuff. Partially, there was a lot that was done on stream. I did not actually end up streaming again on vanilla since the last one, just because most of what I've had to do is clearing water, and that's not exactly the most interesting content, even for a stream. But I did actually end up streaming on the modded server in place of the vanilla stream. But I have a little project I want to work on today for this video. I don't have a huge amount of time to work on it, but I think I can knock it out in time to get this edited and rendered and uploaded in time for the video to go live today, which will be shortly after I start streaming on the modded server again. So if you are watching this right when it goes live, head on over to my stream. The link is at the bottom of the description. I am going to be changing my streams a little bit. I'm going to be streaming only on Beam, but I'm going to be trying to use their FTL mode, which is real-time chat. So head on over there, hit follow if you haven't already, and hope to see you on streams. But what I'm going to do right now is I've got to gather some resources and get this set up. And when we come back, I'll tell you what the plan is. And yeah, so I'll see you in a second. All right, we are back, and I've gathered the materials we need. If you can guess, guess what we're making today? All right, so I'm going to have a lot of boats to craft. But before I do that, I want to actually get the main area set up in place, which means we're going to need this. We're going to need this. That looks right. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm doing a build based off of a tutorial by Zazuma. If I forget... Let's put it that way. If I forget to link the tutorial in the description, please remind me in the comments. But this is an elytra launcher build that I'm just tired. I fly to town frequently to gather resources and whatever else. And I'm tired of trying to jump off the hill and then catch myself with the bow at just the right time and all that stuff. And I end up landing in the water a lot of the time. So I figured it would be a good idea to actually make an elytra launcher to at least get me most of the way back to town without having to play around with the bow and everything like that. So first thing we're going to need is we're going to need the lower portion. Now let me see here. I forgot to grab the material, so let me do that real quick. I'm going to grab all of this. You may see in my inventory I have some other supplies that are going to be useful. But for right now, let's get started with what we've got here. Now, in the tutorial, Zazuma has a sign placed against the fence here with another sign here. I'm actually going to do slabs. I did test this in a single-player creative world, and it did work. So hopefully everything's all right. Now, it was a little unreliable for the actual... engagement of the elytra, and I'm not sure if that was just single player being single player and laggy like it tends to do, or if it was an actual issue. I guess we'll find out. Let me go ahead and let's see here. We need to place the dispenser in the back here, like this. I also need water bucket, right? Actually, I'm going to wait on the water. Let me put these furnaces down. Furnaces being necessary as immovable blocks that slime blocks and pistons cannot move. So let's go ahead and we'll place that there. We'll place that there. Okay. And now what we need is to let me get through here. Let's go like that. All right, so I need to place some water right there, and that's for the boats to float on. Now, I am hoping, I'm not 100% certain, I'm thinking that 111 may break this design. I'm really hoping it doesn't, because we will be switching the server to 111 very, very soon. So, yeah, that might be a problem. Let me go ahead and place the sticky piston right here. Grab that slime block, or that sponge block. So what we need here is we need 2 slime blocks, which will, oh, I did that wrong. Needs to go there. That needs to go there. The slime block will be used temporarily to push the boats forward, so that they work correctly in the launcher design. There's the glass panes. We need 1 glass pane here. If you're really interested in the design, definitely check out Izuma's tutorial, because I'm not going to be explaining things very well, it seems. All right, so this is the main mechanism here. What we need to do next is we need to fill up this dispenser down here with boats. Actually, we need to fill up a couple chests and the dispenser with boats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hopper into the dispenser, like that, and then we're going to put a double chest. I don't need the sponge right now. Put a, and that, I don't want that in the, there we go. Okay, so we're going to put a double chest here. And then we're going to put another hopper. Put another hopper here. And another double chest right here. And what I'm going to do just to make the crafting go faster is I'm going to put a hopper right here. And I'll have a crafting table. And then I'll just use Q to dispense things, or to drop things right into the hopper. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to craft the boats real quick because it's going to take a little while. And I will... And I'm going to go ahead and dispense them too. So we're going to get everything in place, and then we'll finish the build and go ahead and test it before the end of the video. But it's going to be a shorter video again, just because I need to wrap up this recording as quickly as possible so that I can get it edited, rendered, and uploaded all in time to go live today. And then I'm going to be streaming later today because I am recording this Friday morning. But, all right, hang on a second. I'll be right back. All right, that actually took a lot less time than I thought it would. So now what we've got to do is we've got to go ahead and we're going to break down all of this stuff back here except for the slime block and everything. So before I, now you can see I used a comparator clock back here to actually dispense the boats. You can see the corner of the boat sticking out right here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to make a button real quick. Let me go ahead and make a button. And we will use that to push the... I'm getting stuck here. There we go. All right. So we're going to use the button right here. Push the boats forward. And now we can go ahead and we can actually remove the piston and this slime block. Got to leave the other one. And you can see the boats have been pushed forward. Now I can also remove the hoppers and the chests here. Let me go ahead and break that hopper up there. And this chest here. And there we go. Now I can actually fill the back of this in because we no longer need to be back in here. And all I have to do is up above, I have to finish putting in the part that drops you down. So let's go ahead and we'll go like this, fill that in. And now I need more slabs. I hope this is enough. I don't remember if this is enough or not. Go ahead and put these in. Let me just drop down here. Go like this. All right. Now we just need these ladders here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll fill the rest of this in off camera because that's not really important to the build. All we really need is these 3 ladders here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a block there temporarily. I don't know. I might build something around this lighthouse. I'm not sure exactly. But it should be at the point now where if we walk up to this block here and hit space, There we go. Launched up nice and high. So let me see. Now, for some reason, it's not activating my elytra when I'm on the ladder anymore. I think that's supposed to be the way the build works, but I actually have to activate the elytra when I'm in the air. But if you look at the mini map, down in the bottom corner, you can see I'm up to Y140 something, or 135 now because I've gone down a little bit. But that should be enough to get me most of the way to spawn, if not all of the way to spawn. Or not spawn, but to town. Okay, it's not going to get me quite all the way to town, but it gets me far enough that I can just hit myself with the bow a couple times and be most of the way there. So, yeah, that's actually going to be all I have time for today. Like I said, I'm planning on streaming shortly, so I need to get this video cut, rendered, and uploaded before the stream starts. So, if you are watching this right as the stream goes, or right as the video goes live, go ahead and head on over to the stream, and we'll look forward to seeing you in chat. Anyway, as always, this has been Kondrik. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a great day.